I am Sigella.
What you? I edged closer to the table. She poured 2 cups of the concoction, but there was no way I'd drink it. She lifted the cup to her red lips, deep in thought.
What am I? You know, child, I cannot quite recall. How amusing.
Why here?
I would wager because you are dying.
She kicked out a seat.
Sit.
I sat. This interim? Who would have thought I'd end up in this place before returning to Mother? My heart panged. Did Mother know I was here? If so, surely she had the power to save me. Though would she disrupt balance or her daughter?
I would assume you may like to know how to not die.
How?
Drink from the cup.
My gaze fell to the steaming cup before me. My gut churned. The woman was powerful, ancient. A goddess, perhaps? I didn't know her, or what she wanted, or who, if anyone, she answered to. There had to be another way out. I searched my surroundings, and a mirror on the wall shattered, a black fissure snaking through the place it had been. As I watched, it continued snaking across the far wall of the tea room. My heart stopped as whispers started. Hear that? I stood and walked closer to the wall. The whispers were from children. They afraid.
Sit down.
I reached out a hand to the fissure. They sounded so close. The children are in there?
In darkness they sit, in cold they tremor, in evil they weep as life grows dimmer.
A thud disturbed the silence that followed, and I glanced back to see Sigella motionless on the wooden floor. Swallowing hard, I faced the blackness once more and drew closer, setting my eye to a wider part of the crack to peer inside. I inhaled sharply at the sight of small, shadowed forms. I couldn't see all of them. Some were out of view. Where were they? Were they underground? There was a dripping noise, and a screech rent the air. A hand ripped me away from the wall, as a black-clawed hand lunged out of the fissure to grab me. Sigella, the blood-dripping version, loomed over me.
Drink the tea.
The entire tea room shook. Black fissures snaked over the ceiling and outermost furniture. She dragged me to the table and forced the cup to my lips. I turned my head, kicking out at her legs in vain.
Why you help me?
Her white hair formed snakes which hooked their fangs into the edges of my mouth to pry my lips apart.
I'm not helping you, you little shit. I'm helping myself. I need you alive.
The very world was falling apart, shaking every fiber of my being with it as Sigella poured the entire contents of the cup into my mouth. The tea room started to disappear, and Aiden and Cormac's voices started to reach me.
I will escape.